Hello Greebos and welcome back to downloadable content. It must be Tuesday because, say it with me now, it's Mod Showcase Tuesday! It seems as if I owe you guys a mod showcase for Nomad because last week, well, I guess you got trolled a bit. I don't know why, but here you go. Here is your mod showcase. Okay, I found some. I did it. Don't yell at me. Let's begin. The first mod is literally the most requested mod out there. I don't know why it's this one. I thought it would be the Outer Rim, but now, to my surprise, it's this. But without further ado, here it is. Replacement Arm by VergilsOnlyChair. You need to make sure you angrily kick open the door, run inside, turn right, and go to your book. From there, you will scroll down to the apparel section and find Replacement Arm, color swaps, and plating color swaps. So let's start with Replacement Arm. You can have dual arms if you want. Like, you could be like Jax from Mortal Kombat, but instead, let's replace our left arm. So without further ado, change. And there it is, finally in Nomad. We can have ourselves a fancy metal arm. There's a lot of metal arms in here. You can have the unarmored variant of it if you just want to have just that and see your little power core. And why not, since we're here, replace both arms. Now look at me. I've had a tragic accident. So now that we've done that, let's go into actually the color swaps. So we go here, and let's say you want to have a bionicle arm. We can equip this one, and you put the card, you press the, I think, the spell button, and that will swap it. Look, we're bionicle now. Is this the Nerf one? Yeah, there's Nerf. So let's change these two. That's by going to palette swap. So what would go good with Nerf? Would the blue plating go good with Nerf? It kind of disguises it. I feel like we needed to stand out. How about orange? Ooh, orange stands out. Now look at me. I have metal arms, and they're made of Nerf. Let's put Templar on. Templar looks really cool. That's the top plate. I think the Templar arm is the way to go. And we add some gold plate into there. Let it look sick, man. I wonder if there's a red variant. The Chaos of War. Oh, this might sell it. Okay. I can't tell if I like the yellow one better. Well, we should probably move on. I'm just happy because I get so many comments asking, where do you get the robot arm? Where? And it wasn't available for Nomad. It used to be available. In U12, it was part of Auto Mail, but MClear made it very clear that it wasn't coming to Nomad, so it's cool that someone else took up the mantle. Moving on, we have a quality of life mod, which is really cool. It's Half Sorting by Neeshka. For whatever reason in Blade and Sorcery Vanilla, the weapons can't be half sorted. And what does that mean? Well, half sorting is when you're using a longer blade, let's say like a long sword, and you were swinging like this, you can only get very certain combos, right? You're trying to get in there. Well, half sorting enables you to grab pretty much almost anywhere on the blade. You can't grab down here for some reason, which I don't know why, but you'll find a grip point starting from the middle, and well, that's it. You can grab it in half. So you grab here, don't smash your fingers, but we have a robot hand now, so you could block and follow through with different combos. Let me show you. Take a look at this. So this is a normal where I have to block like so, but now half sorting is going to enable me to do different combos, like giving a more of a Mordhau grip attack and follow with a slice. So you can really kind of get in there and rechamber and follow through, which is cool. Blade and Sorcery is all about dynamic combos, and that's what we really like. So once again, you get in there. These are your, your normal combos you can do. And when you get in there with half sorting, ooh, half sorting is so fun to do. Come here. I want to block. Half sword. Yeah, you just gotta love Blade and Sorcery and more combat stuff like this. Enjoy your donation. Moving on is a mod to use in the background to, well, there's no sugarcoating this one. It's called Screams of Anguish by JackTheFallOut, and what it does, it gives your NPCs more, well, dynamic voice lines while you're battling them. Here, follow me. Let's go to the arena. So now when an enemy spawns, they're going to have a lot of shit to say. Where are you? Say something. Why aren't you saying something? No, don't say, Say something else. I guess you're disqualified. You say something. Why aren't you saying something? I know you can speak. I heard it before. Do I need to spawn a combat dummy for them to speak instead? All right, let's try that. Here we go. Spawn. Say something.
Monster.
There we go. He called me a monster, which is on brand. That's on brand. So the more you, I guess, do things in combat, he'll yell, he'll scream, he'll do some crazy stuff. And when you kind of, shut up, get in there, you can really hear it. It adds a lot to the game, I promise you. So if you're like a lunatic, you need more, context for what's going on. This adds plenty of context, right, YouTube? Moving on, we have Beam Sabers by Wiz52. Beam Sabers has its own category in the book, so go right to it and choose your favorite. They have some crazy ones like Fenrir. This one you turn on with a spell use button. Oh, wow. These have gotten a visual upgrade in 1.0. Hell yeah. Let's do this. They have the lightsaber sound effect too, which is still sick. Good. Look how brutal these are. I mean, contextually, of course. There's something for everyone. You have a classic looking lightsaber. Turn that on. This is Nomad, and Nomad has its own visual style. And I gotta say, I appreciate the visual style of this one. This one's called Lucifer. Look at that. It looks really sick on Nomad. That's cool looking, man. You have a shield. The shield can work as more than just a shield. I'll show you in a second. Then you have funny looking things like this one. Everyone used to think this was a toothbrush, which I guess I could see it now. I could see that it's a toothbrush. Turn it on, and you have yourself a death scythe. And then we have the wonky one, the Jormungandar. I feel like I nailed that one, but it's a whip. And this thing has a mind of its own. Trust me, look at it already. I will try the whip on this guy. Turn it on, and it is already crazy looking. Whip. Just don't want to whip myself. Oh my lord. In the right hands, this thing can be devastating, and I believe you can still change the colors of everything you are using. So let's try that. Used to be able to hold it here and go like this to cycle. Yeah, so you see that? So while I'm holding the telekinesis down with the grip, I'm tapping the A button to change the color to what I want. You can do this with virtually anything, including the shield. So if we take this and push it out, we can change the shield to, let's say, a red color, and then this guy, we'll make that one a, is that the same color? Green color. That makes sense. Christmas. But now that we know we can do things, let's go have some fun with it in the sanctuary. In the book, there's actually a Beam Sabers wave, which is good. It was Ragnarok. Oh, there's just 3 alive. Okay, well, let's just go to a duel. I always forget that Nomad limits it to 3. Can someone make a mod that increases it? I know you can technically do that, but turn this on. It actually looks kind of sick in Nomad. Look at that. Oh, she has Lucifer also, and a dagger. Well, let me show you. There can only be one Lucifer, and it's not either one of us, but yeah. Come on, man. You too? Bonk. I feel like that should be doing more damage. That one doesn't do as much damage. Oh, I hear you. Oh, good. This fight will be legendary, so you can see through them, which is cool. We need to not have you with that either. Oh, good. Because this is still made out of lasers, it does laser attacks. So it's a very powerful shield. You two, let's go for the leg. Finish her off with the shield laser. Where are you going to go? Let's throw this at you. Good. Let's use the whip that's always crazy. Hello, friend. I'm going to be a villain today. Just whip. Oh! She's hobbling around with one leg. She has one of my favorite weapons. That's called Excalibur that she's using. Unfortunately, the hero has fallen. And now I can be Excalibur. Let's change this to my liking. Blue looks cool. Other blue. Green? Yeah, those like analogous colors, but still sick. So Beam Sabers is awesome. I think there's also not only a wave, there used to be a dungeon variant of it. Let's see if we can find the dungeon variant. We go over to the map, select Outpost, and let's change it here. Select Room. Oh, these are different. Oh, no, I guess you don't have it anymore. Ah, damn. If we can get that added back, that would be sick. But Beam Sabers is a great mod. Up next, we have a mod to be extra fancy, and so fancy it's called Extra Sparks by uruzz. When you're playing and you have metal objects connecting with things, it adds sparks, which is cool. This one adds a ton more of them, and they float around, which it looks cool having these effects, especially in super slow motion. You see that? Cool, right? We'll fight her with it. I want to see the sparks fly. Glorious slow motion. Sparks. Sparks again. Even on the shield, we'll do sparks. Anything that has metal will do sparks. But, oh, does your neck do sparks? No, back your head, no sparks. So if you're looking for more sparks, this is it. More sparks. Moving on is a way to, well, more gamify your Blade and Sorcery. It's called Enemy AI Health Bars by Kewemit. In the mod section of your book, you'll find health bar for Nomad, and you want to make sure you turn that on. So enabled, And then health bar settings, you can change the font size or whatever you want. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't really matter. Look, she's got 100 health, and that, you know, that health bar looks kind of cool. Looks exactly like I'm playing a video game. So if someone's like, Blade and Sorcery is too, I don't want you to play it because it's too much. Well, you could be like, no, look, it's more of a video game now. If that's gonna sell it, I suppose. And when they're taking damage, you can actually see how much damage you're doing, which is always great. Come here. Are you knocked unconscious? Don't be knocked unconscious. How much damage does a greatsword do? Almost half. That's great. How about a plunging? Oh, nope. They're gone. So like I said, if you're looking to turn your game into a more, well, family-friendly, legitimately experience, I think AI health bar is the way to go, because don't forget, you can turn off almost everything you don't like in this game. Don't like blood? Turn it off. Don't like dismemberment? Turn that off, and now you can make it look like you're playing Dragon Quest. Isn't that sweet? Moving on, we have a combo, but it's by two separate authors, but I'm going to put them together because why not? We have the Blades of Chaos by Reteretei, and of course, the Leviathan axe by the Wanderer. Wait a minute, the Wanderer? You trying to steal my persona, man? I'm Drifter. Well, I guess the Wanderer is technically different. You'll first go into Exotics and find yourself the Blades of Chaos. We have the Blades of Chaos chains and without chains. So this is without chains. This one is with a chain. The Blade of Chaos is pretty much a Blade of Chaos. You want to be your boy, you can be your boy Kratos. So you hold it and you could just go, Blade of Chaos! Are you okay? How are you okay through this? That doesn't look like you're okay. Well, you could also press the spell use button to turn the fire variant of it on, and then you have Flame Sword. She's okay, obviously. And then you turn it off by also pressing the spell use button. But if you want to use it to climb, you can use this to climb. Isn't that sick? Let's check out the chain variant, because a lot of times in Blade and Sorcery, the chains are never what they seem, but you can grab it. So far, so good. Does the chain do? Will the chain do damage? It can hit him. I don't know if there's a damage on that, but you could be like, here's your chain, dude. Oh, it fell through him. Well, that's going to be a dick punch. Oh, can I go like this and just swing the blade around? Oh my god, you can. Blade of Chaos. Ooh. This is how you use the Blade of Chaos. Oh, that is actually extremely satisfying. Okay, hang on a second. This is really cool. I need a real combat situation, though. Oh, here we go. Let's turn on spell use with the fire on that one. Now let's spin this around. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. I have the Blade of Chaos. Whoop. Yeah, imagine a whole dungeon run just using this thing. It'd be kind of tough. Hurry-ya! Oh, admit that hit you. Can you admit that hit you? No? Alright, fine. Should have admitted it would hit you and it could have ended. Is there any other practical use for the chain? Can I block with it? Chain block. You can chain block. Oh, and then follow it up. Okay, Blade of Chaos is sick. This is a sick mod. Can I climb with it, though? Can I jump and then throw it? No, I don't think you could pierce. It doesn't have enough piercing damage on that. What about the door? Can I throw it into the door? Whoa! Okay, so it's more of just a lunatic whip, and that's cool. Now we go into axes and find, of course, the Leviathan axe. This axe does have a requirement / dependency, so make sure you download all of them. If you're using the mod manager, make sure you click on download dependencies. So this one doesn't have an auto imbue, which it probably should, similar to the Blades of Chaos, but what it does is you can throw it and then recall it right back to you. Why did I get recalled towards it? No, you're supposed to recall to me, Leviathan axe. Come back. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and Leviathan overhead axe throw into the ground. Flawless. Recall. Okay. The recall has some jank physics on it that... Still good. Okay, I just knocked everything off my body. I want to throw it in her and then recall it. Kick. Okay, now. Hey, God of War. Now recall. Oh, that physics is jank as hell. What I did notice, though, is that if this thing is present, I no longer have access to my spell wheel, though. That's a little... That's kind of bad. That's almost like a malicious mod. Be careful when using this one, because of the way it needs to recall. It just breaks. So that's unfortunate. It's still cool, but you need to either reload the map when you're done using it, or uninstall it. So mod author, you gotta fix that one. Not having access to that one is devastating. Our final mod to take a look at today makes you weaker in a good way. It's called Weaker Punches by HayOnTop. You know in Blade Sorcery when you're just beating the ever-living shit out of someone and then you punch them and they fly to the stratosphere? Not this, I'm sorry, that's what happened. So Weaker Punches enables you to live out your dream of getting into a fight because we both know you're not going to. So let's spawn a melee person and we're gonna use our Weaker Punches. I hate this stupid inventory orb. Weaker Punches time. I'm gonna punch you in the chest and he doesn't go flying, right? And then we should be able to, combo breaker. You could look at all these punches you could do. You could do, finally, your Dragon Ball battle that you always wanted to. You want to get uppercutted? Even in hyper focus, the uppercut doesn't make them go far. So you can have some satisfying moments. Now, give me a second. Unfortunately, friend, we have to mount you, MMA style. It's not my fault. This is a mod showcase. Weaker punches. Weaker punches. Weaker punches. Good. So, if you've been wanting to weak punch people, don't look at me when I'm doing this. This is the mod for you. Download it now. Weak punch attack. Well, my friends, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Monday. I hope you, George, had a great time. And if you did, why not consider subscribing? Literally free. Hit the big subscribe button down below. Hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know you're here. More importantly, check the description because all the mods are linked down there. Don't be stupid. Sometimes you're stupid, so don't be stupid. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content, and I will see you next time. Now get the fuck out of here. You can't always eat what you want because then you'll be 800 pounds. But if you do it anyway, you might just find you're fucking miserable. Okay, let's grab.